I'd be like, all right, cool. Enough said. No, let me just get my shit. Enough said. We good. You know, shit. I'm shit. Enough said. You said enough. Fuck.
You cannot imagine the thoughts that I've been having. Like, give me your time, open your eyes, I'll show you the way. I'll be the light, girl, don't you ever think you got it figured out. I've been talking big, I can back it up, let me show you how. Just a simple touch, I can make you smile.
Sup?
I had 3 really good friends.
Right.
And their names were Kevin, Ryan, and Tommy.
Okay.
Every summer our parents would take us on a vacation. We always stayed in a remote cabin in the forest of Minnesota. The cabin was located on a large island in the middle of Lake Vermilion. Eventually, when we were old enough, our parents let us go to the cabin on our own for the first time. When we got there, we parked the car on the gravel road beside the lake.
You know, it's okay to have, you know, your parents with you 24 hours a day. If you don't have no Adidas. Now, if you do have Adidas and you're doing this shit, alright then, you don't need your parents. But I mean, you gotta take things into consideration. It's like you, if you don't have Adidas, clucked up situations seem to find people more than the person that doesn't. I mean, that does wear Adidas. So it's okay to have, you know, your parents with you 24 hours a day if you don't have Adidas.
Then we had to take a boat across the lake,
It's dark.
about half a mile to reach the cabin. There were a few other cabins on the island, but they were all at least half a mile away. The cabin was quite small. It only had a kitchen, a bathroom, and 2 bedrooms. At night, it was pitch black. There were no street lights for miles, and the only light came from the moon.
Oh! Fuck no. The only light is from the heavens up above? From the sky? From the moon itself? That's it?
There were no curtains on the windows.
Wow.
So when you were sleeping at night, you could see the moon shining down on the trees.
Yeah.
In the lake outside. On the 3rd night of our trip, we set up a campfire by the edge of the lake. The moon was full and the pale white glow was shimmering across the lake. We were gazing up at the stars, and all of a sudden we heard a splashing sound, as if something was moving about in the water. Ryan suddenly stood up and pointed, saying, "What the hell is that?"
Really? Really? You gonna stand up and point to the motherfucker instead of standing up and hauling ass back to the shits, back to the safe zone? Cause it's not that safe. It's not, the cabin is not that safe. It's not. You got no curtains. You got no lights. It's dark as hell. I knew from the jump, the second this video started, that all 4 of y'all bitches was on some fuck shit. I knew. But somehow, I was trying to be in disbelief. But hey, you know, fuck it.
We all looked in the direction he was pointing, peering into the darkness. After a while, I couldn't make out what he was pointing at. I'll never forget the feeling of terror that came over me. The hair on the back of my neck stood up, and goosebumps appeared on my arms. I was paralyzed in fear.
You not running?
Out in the middle of the lake, there was a woman's head. It was just floating there on the surface of the water.
Wrap it up.
Directly at us.
Wrap.
She had pale white skin, and long black hair.
Time to go.
Her hair was matted to her face. The rest of her was submerged or not even there. We tried to tell ourselves that it was just a loon. They are black and white birds that hunt at night, diving deep into the water. It didn't look like a loon, but that's what we tried to convince ourselves it was. We threw some more wood on the fire.
How the fuck are y'all gonna go back to how the fuck are y'all gonna go from I like this. I'm liking this fire. You liking this fire? Yeah, it's pretty good. What the fuck is that? Is that a severed head? Yes, it is. So, yada. Fuck out of here, bitches. And I feel like that motherfucking head is getting closer. Fuck y'all, bitches.
Forget about it. But it still gave me the creeps.
What I'm saying?
About an hour later, I had to go to the toilet, so I walked down to the edge of the dock and peed into the lake. Looking out over the moonlit lake, I noticed the thing was still there.
Oh my God! Son! And he's doing this shit on purpose because the motherfucking head, the eyes that's on the head is glowing. What the hell, yo? I don't care how sus this makes me. If I was in your situation and I had to take a piss, somebody else coming with me. Just saying, it's dark as fuck out there. And not only the light, the source of light is coming from the moon, but the eyes on this motherfucker is glowing too. So I mean, somebody else is coming with me taking a piss. I don't care how sus that makes me. I'm just saying I'm not taking a piss by myself, especially not outside. That shit, yo, bruh, that head is too close to your dick, like.
But now it was much closer. It still looked like the woman's head, and it still seemed to be staring right at me. Its face was still extremely pale, as if it hadn't been out in the sun for years.
Hurry up and pee.
I could easily make out some facial features, the eyes and the nose. A feeling of incredible unease came over me as I realized it couldn't be a loon. There was no way a loon could just tread water for that long. There were no ripples around it either.
Oh, shit.
It wasn't moving at all.
What the
It
hell?
was just standing there, stiff as a board, submerged in the water. I immediately zipped up my pants and ran back up to the dock, to where my friends were, sitting around the campfire. I told them what I'd seen, but none of them dared to go down to the dock to take a closer look.
Am I tripping? Or was it 4 bitches? Where the hell is the 4th? Hold on. Maybe I'm tripping. Yeah, no, it's 4 bitches. Where the other motherfucker at, huh? Where's he at? Where's the 4th bitch at? See, that's what I'm talking about. That's what the fuck I'm talking about. Get the hell out of here, bro. Like, I'm not with the shit.
I ran back up to the dock, to where my friends were, sitting around the campfire. I told them what I'd seen, but none of them dared to go down to the dock to take a closer look. We tried to tell ourselves it was just a log or a tree branch, just floating out in the water. I could tell everyone else felt uneasy too. None of us really believed that. We went back into the cabin and we shut the door, locking it behind us. It was very late and we just needed sleep. None of us mentioned a thing in the lake.
Sleep my ass.
We were all trying to avoid talking about it, honestly.
Don't talk about it then.
There were no curtains on the windows, and I was getting ready for bed. I couldn't help but taking one last look.
Fuck you.
Peering out of the window, I could see the lake clearly, illuminated by the full moon. But the thing wasn't there anymore. It had completely vanished. I let out a sigh of relief, thinking it was a log that just floated away, or else it sank below the surface.
Really? A log? Really? A log with two glowing ass eyes. Two bright ass eyes. With a nose and a mouth. And some dirty ass hair. Really? A log? I hope you get fucked up first.
Or perhaps it had been a loon and had finally flown away. It was very hot that night and we had to sleep with the windows open. My friend Tommy and I slept in one bedroom.
You got me fucked up. You got me fucked up. After I've seen what I seen in my fucking lake, I'm closing everything. And I'm locking everything. I'm locking a lock. I'm locking locks. I'm locking locks. So with that being said, nothing is being open in this bitch, okay? Enough said, enough said. End of discussion, period. Everything is being closed and locked. Okay? Alright then. Fuck. Oh, windows wide the hell open. Everything is being closed and locked, okay? We just gonna be sweating. So fuck it, okay? We just gonna be sweating like shit. Our balls gonna be sweating like a motherfucker. I would rather sleep hot as hell, sweating my balls off, than to have my window wide the hell open with a severed head out there with glowing ass eyes.
And my two other friends slept in the other. We left our bedroom doors open. I was finding it hard to sleep. Very, very hard. It was the middle of the summer and there wasn't even a slight breeze. The heat was stifling. As I lay there, I thought I could hear someone walking around outside the cabin.
You did.
I kept my eyes tightly shut and tried to tell myself it was just my imagination.
The bullshit.
It sounded like someone with bare, wet feet pacing back and forth. I was trembling with fear, but I felt so weak I couldn't move.
Fuck you.
The footsteps, they sounded like they were walking up the steps to the cabin door. I wanted to shout out to my friends, but I was frozen in terror. Then the footsteps turned around and sounded like they were running down the steps and toward the lake. After a while, the footsteps faded away. I reached over and shook my friend Tommy. He was already awake and he claimed he had heard the footsteps as well.
I would have been just like him. I swear, yeah, I heard it. I'm not doing shit about it. I'm not waking up. I'm laying down still as fuck. And act like I didn't hear nothing. Hey, homie, I suggest you do the same. And close your fucking window, bro.
Just then, I was startled to see Ryan coming running into our room. When he stepped into the moonlight, I could see his face and the expression on it was very, very disturbing. He told us we need to leave. I asked why. What did you hear? He said, let's just go. He insisted.
Okay, cool. Oh no, why the fuck you asking questions? I'd have been like, all right, cool. Enough said. No, let me just get my shit. Enough said. We good. You know, shit. I'm shit. Enough said. You said enough. Fuck. Don't ask no questions. If your peoples come after, if your peoples come to you talking about we need to go ASAP, all right, cool. I'ma just go. Run first. Haul ass first. Then you ask questions. If it was up to me, I'm hauling ass first and never asking questions.
Let's get to the boat and it's time to go. He wouldn't answer. He just ran back into his room. We followed him and found Kevin sitting on his bed, already packing up his things.
What I'm saying?
Ryan was running around frantically grabbing his stuff and stuffing it into a bag. What's wrong? I demanded. Ryan, what the hell is wrong with you?
Who's crying?
He just stopped in his tracks and stared at me. There was a haunted look in his eyes. I would never forget what he said. He told us he was turning over in his bed to get more comfortable when he suddenly saw at the top right corner of his window someone was peeking in. As soon as he set his eyes on it, the face vanished.
And that's why you close your motherfucking window. And that's why you have curtains or blinds. So motherfuckers can't be seeing what you doing. Cause you know you got creeps out there. You know you got peoples out there, sus people out there that know that you know that they know that some people don't have no blinds, no curtains, and they don't got no protection whatsoever. So the window is just like it's wide, it's just open for everybody to see. You know you got motherfucking sus people out there talking about something. Come on, Mo. Shit.
He said all he saw was long black hair hanging down the window, ghostly white skin, and one large eye staring at him. When he said that, it chilled us to the bone.
Oh, yeah.
We realized that if the face was in the top right corner of the window, that meant the thing had to be damn near 8 feet tall, or else floating in midair. I felt like I was going to be sick. Let's just go, Ryan said in a very serious tone. Let's just go now.
Where the fourth one at?
We all agreed and packed our stuff up.
Hurry up.
As quickly as we could. We grabbed our bags and ran out of the cabin, locking the door behind us. As we scrambled down the front steps, I glanced to the side and I saw footprints. Bare, wet footprints.
Damn.
In the dirt all around the cabin. We ran down to the...
No. After everything we've been through tonight, are you seriously going to be moving that stick, that paddle, whatever you call it? Are you seriously going to be moving it this slow? After everything we've been through, you talking about something? No, bitch. I'm straight doing this. Just saying.
And threw our stuff in. We untied the boat from the dock and we sped off. I looked back over my shoulder and stared at the island, but I didn't see anything moving. However, I had the strangest feeling that someone or something was watching us.
They are. He is. She is.
We finally reached the other side of the lake. We tied up the boat, stuffed our backpacks in the car, and drove off. We had been driving for about 10 minutes when, out of the blue, Ryan suddenly broke down sobbing. He kept saying over and over, "What was it, guys? What was it? What did we see?" On the way, we called our parents to tell them what happened. Ryan was freaking out, and we didn't know what to do. They told us to just get home safely and quickly. My friend's dad went up to the cabin a few days later and said he saw nothing out of the ordinary. However, he did mention that there were bare, wet footprints all around the cabin, which he thought was odd. Whatever Ryan saw in the window really hit him hard. After his breakdown, he had trouble sleeping and ended up having to go into therapy.
Oh, yeah.
They gave him some pills to calm him down and allow him to get a decent night's sleep. As time went on, he recovered and ended up being fine. But to this day, he still can't sleep unless the curtains on his window are completely shut. To this day, I still cannot explain what we saw on the lake that night. I never went back to the cabin.
I hope not.
Tommy and Kevin had both gone back, and everything was fine. But Ryan refuses to go back, and frankly, I'm with him on this one.
I felt like the dad was in cahoots. You know, you just saying. There were so many red flags in this video. I lost track. On mamas, I did. On mamas, I lost track. How many times the red flags just went right over their head. And that's most likely because they wasn't wearing no Adidas. This is why we have curtains. This is why we have blinds. This is why we have locks. But most importantly, this is why we have curtains / blinds. So motherfuckers and such people can't just be looking at what you're doing. That's really disturbing. And this is also why we have locks. And why we close shit. If your window is wide the hell open at night, you deserve to get fucked with no condom. Bro, he said something like they didn't want to be hot or something, so they kept the windows open. Bitch, I don't care if because I closed the window that I'm gonna either end up really hot and sweating or cold and freezing. I'm gonna just have to take that chance. Because you missed me with sleeping at night with my window wide the hell open. And that was a big ass window too. That was like a regular sized human can fit in that window. Like that was a big ass window, yo. Like okay. Yeah. Yep. Neosporin? Okay. No. Thomas? No. Chest rub? No. All right. Allergy relief? No. Cool. Adidas on deck, bitch. No, but in all seriousness though, they every last one of them was fucking up, and I feel nothing for them. They should have got fucked up. No condom necessary. So, yeah. Keep it cool, keep it classy, and I love you. Stay happy, my family.